Hi, I'm Sridhar. In this video, I'm going to explain about the cathodic protection methods from the topic of corrosion. Okay, in the last period, we discussed about the coating methods for control of corrosion. That is, we discussed three different methods. That is, metallic coating methods. Again, those can be classified into two types: anodic coating and cathodic coating. In that anodic coating, the base metal is covered with a more reactive metal. In cathodic coating, the base metal is covered with a less reactive metal. And also one more coating methods are there, that is inorganic coating methods. That is, those are three types: phosphate coatings, chromate coating, and oxide coating. Phosphate coating is developed by the mixture of phosphoric acid and phosphate of iron and manganese, or iron and zinc. And also chromate coating is developed by the a base metal is dipped in the mixture of neutral chromate solution and potassium chromate. And next one is oxide coating. The oxide coating is developed by the reaction of base metal and alkaline oxidizing solution. In the case of alkaline oxidizing solution, we may use oils, greases, etc. And next one is, we discussed about the organic coatings. Okay, this can be used on metal surfaces in the form of plastics, paints, lacquerers, enamels, etc. Okay, those are made with the organic compounds. Okay, by that the metal is protected from the corrosion. Okay, these are the different protective coating methods we discussed in the last period. Let us discuss in this period how to control the corrosion of a metal in cathodic protection methods in the way of sacrificial anode method, impressed voltage method. Now let us discuss about the what is cathodic protection method or cathodic protection. This cathodic protection is a method of corrosion control that can be applied to a buried and submerged metallic structures. Okay, okay. This is a method of corrosion control that can be applied to a buried and submerged metallic structures. Okay, in this, the material to be protected is supplied with an external cathodic current. Okay. And next one is, the electrochemical potential of protected material is moved in a negative direction to the immune area. Okay, next one is, the material is completely protected when it is reaches to protection potential. Okay, once again I'm repeating, the cathodic protection is a method of a corrosion of control that can be applied to a buried or submerged metallic structures. Okay, the material to be protected is supplied with an external cathodic area or cathodic current. Okay, the electrochemical potential of the protected material is moved in a negative direction to the immune area. Okay, the material is completely protected when it is reaches the protection potential. Okay, simply we can define it as a cathodic protection is defined as a reduction or elimination of corrosion by making the metal a cathode by means of an impressed current or attachment to a sacrificial anode. Usually magnesium, aluminum, zinc are used. Okay, a metal is in the cathodic protection method. The anode is made as cathode by connecting it with a more active metal or supplied with a impressed current. Then it is called as cathodic protection. Okay, usually your sacrificial anodes are magnesium or aluminum or zinc. Most commonly used sacrificial anodes metals are magnesium, aluminum or zinc. Okay, this cathodic protection can be done in two ways. That is sacrificial anode method, impressed voltage method. Now let us discuss about the sacrificial anode method. Okay, what is the sacrificial anode method? In this system, the corrosion protection is accomplished accomplished by coupling a less Nobel or means the more electronegative, the less Nobel metal in a galvanic series with, with the pipeline. The schematic of sacrificial cathodic protection is given in a figure. The more noble pipeline in this galvanic couple is cathodically polarized, while the less noble metal is anodically dissolved. Okay, in this steel pipe is coated with a copper wire and it is connected with a magnesium anode. Okay, the sacrificial anodes serve as a source of electrical energy. Here the black field is magnesium anode. Here high purity anodes, zinc, aluminum or magnesium are used as purity anodes are required to avoid the significant anode polarization and accumulation of insulating reaction protections. Insulating reaction products. Okay, in the anode is packaged in a black film consisting of 75% of gypsum, 20% of bentonite and 5% of sodium sulfate. The purpose of the black film is to be absorb the corrosion currents, products and water from the soil to keep the anodes active. Sacrificial anodes are coupled to the pipeline at regular intervals based on the current requirements needed to protect the pipeline. The sacrificial anodes do not require an outside power source, rather, they provide their own power and need minimum maintenance. The sacrificial coatings are recommended for use with a well coated structures with the minimum chance of being damaged during its useful life. Okay, let us repeat this sacrificial anode method is once again. Okay, in this system, the corrosion protection is accomplished by coupling a less noble metal, that is more electronegative metal, in a galvanic series with a pipeline. Means the more active metal is converted as cathode by connecting it with the more active metal. Here, when we take the buried iron pipeline, this one steel pipeline, iron pipeline is connected with a magnesium. Here the magnesium is more reactive than the iron or steel. Then this magnesium is acts as black fill. It provides the electrons, means that that involves in the oxidation. Whereas this steel pipe is converted as cathode and it is protected from the corrosion. Okay, in this case of sacrificial anodes are coupled to the pipeline at the regular intervals based on the current requirements needed to protect the pipeline. The sacrificial anodes do not require outside power source, rather they provide their own power and need minimum maintenance. The sacrificial coatings are recommended for use with a well coated structure with a minimum chance of being damaged during its useful life. Now let us discuss about the impressed voltage method. Impressed voltage method. Okay, what is an impressed voltage cathodic protection or impressed current cathodic protection? For larger structures, galvanic anodes cannot economically deliver enough current to provide the complete protection. Okay, for larger structures, galvanic anodes cannot economically deliver enough current to provide the complete protection. Okay, in this method, an impressed current is applied to opposite direction to nullify the corrosion current and convert the corroding metal from anode to cathode. Okay, impressed current cathodic protection systems are uses anodes connected to a DC source, means battery source. This current is given to the insoluble anode like graphite, stainless steel, or scrap iron buried in soil. Okay, in this case, this current is given to the insoluble anode like graphite, stainless steel, or scrap iron buried in soil. Okay, and next one is the negative terminal of DC current. The direct current is connected to a pipeline to be protected. The anode is kept in a blackfill or backfill to increase the electrical contact with the surrounding soil. Okay, here in this impressed voltage method, we supply the impressed current to nullify the corrosion current and the corroding metal is converted from anode to cathode. Here we use backfill is used as anode, then it supplies the current to the buried iron pipelines. Okay, let us see this example. When we take this buried iron pipeline, then before that it is acting as anode. When it is when we take the impressed current anode, means the backfill is used as anode. When it is contact with the battery, here the impressed current generates the electricity, means that it provides the electrons, means it supplies the corrosion current, sorry, impressed voltage, and it reduces the corrosion current which is coming from the buried iron pipelines. Then it can be, this can be reduce the corrosion current, then automatically it is protected from the corrosion. The applications of impressed current is applied on a steel in a seawater or soil. Oil forms in steel and concrete. Subsea pipelines, hull, quay structures and sheet pile curtains. Concrete bridges placed in a seawater. Pipelines buried in a soil. Vessels or tanks buried in a soil. Okay. In this, let us briefly observe the cathodic protection and impressed cathodic protection. Means here the metal, this buried iron pipeline, it is protected from the corrosion by it is connecting with the more reactive metal. Then this more reactive metal is acts as sacrificial anode. Then it provides the electrons and it becomes, the metal becomes, means the buried iron pipeline becomes cathode, and it is protected from the corrosion. For this purpose, this anode is involves in the corrosion process, then it is called as sacrificial anode. In the case of impressed cathodic protection, okay, that is when we take the buried iron pipeline, when we use graphite is used as a backfill, it acts as anode. When it is connecting with the battery, it supplies the electric current, and it nullifies the corrosion current from the buried iron pipelines. Then it is protected from the corrosion. Next one is, okay, in this we learned about the sacrificial anode cathodic protection method and also impressed current cathode protection methods. The frequently asked questions in this topic is, what is the cathodic protection method? Explain with one example each. And next one is the explain about the sacrificial anode method with one example. And third one is explain about the impressed voltage method with one example. Okay, now let us see some quiz questions on this topic is, in cathodic protection system, the structure to be protected should become as a dash: anode, cathode, electrolyte, copper sulfate. Okay, in this one, right answer is cathode, because cathodic protection, when previously that metal is acts as anode, then it involves in the corrosion, but that can be protected from the corrosion by it is converts as cathode, then it is protected from the corrosion in cathodic protection, and right answer is cathode. And next one is the select the right common anodic material for the impressed current cathodic protection: graphite, gold, wood, glass. The right answer is A, graphite. Graphite or like steel, like metals are used as anodic material for in impressed current cathodic protection methods. The right answer is graphite. Just now we discussed in this cathodic protection is we may use as backfill in this method is stainless steel or scrap iron, graphite, etc. Okay, mainly there is a graphite is used as a backfill in this cathodic protection method. Then right answer is graphite. Thank you.